Hello, it's Librarian and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do a book summary on the book The Giver by Librarian. This book is set in a science fiction place where choices are eradicated from society and citizens don't have choices. So if that seems interesting, we'll go right into the summary. So let me first talk about the society that Jonas, the main character, lives in and where the book's setting is. So basically the society has something called sameness, where all choices are eradicated and everybody is basically the same. There's no prejudice, there's no competition, so that life is as easy as possible. They have different ceremonies when you age up. The most important ceremony is the ceremony of 12, which the main character Jonas is about to go through, where they receive their first assignment or job. When you become what would you call now an elderly, you would go to the house of the old, which you would soon be released. Releasal is basically death, but the citizens do not know it's death, and they think that they are going to some peaceful place called elsewhere, which they aren't, they're just dying. Children are born into birth mothers, and the birth mothers spread they never get to see their children. Parents get assigned their spouses, and parents get assigned children. So the only people who can have children are birth mothers, which is an assignment you can get in the ceremony of 12. So that's basically a big overview of the society. So now let's go into the real summary. So Jonas is a 12-year-old boy who's about to get his ceremony of 12. He has a little sister named Lily, who's like 6 or 7, and his mother works for the law, works for the court, and she's like a judge or something. And his dad's a nurturer, so he takes care of babies. So when it finally comes to the ceremony of 12, he gets assigned the receiver of memory. As soon as he does, there's a hush in the crowd, and he knew something was wrong because he had never heard of that assignment before, because most of the assignments are known to the public. He learns more of the job, and basically the receiver of memories is someone who gets memories from the giver. So they have a lot of memories that the people don't have. So hunger, thirst, angeriness, sadness, they all don't have that, except for the giver and the new receiver of memory, which is Jonas. And there are a bunch of things that that people can't know. Color, they don't have color. Snow, and all of these different variation of things. They even think like elements or elephants are like mythical animals that never exist. So on the first day, Jonas gets his first memory. So what the giver does is he places his palm on Jonas's neck and transmits the memory into his brain. Jonas has a scene flash through his mind, and that's how he gets the memory. So the giver and Jonas, they become really close, almost like grandfather and grandson connection. And the giver tells a lot to Jonas. He shares to Jonas about different pain and suffering, and shares those memories with him. And he also shares happier moments like the snow, music, love, and family. The giver reveals that the release is actually not them going to elsewhere, it's them dying. So Jonas requests to look at a release and sees his father giving a release to 2 twins. The father plunges a syringe into their arm, and then the baby falls limp. Jonas is horrified by that, but the giver calms him down because he assures them that they don't know that they're killing them. They're thinking that the babies go to elsewhere. The giver also reveals information about the past receiver, named Rosemary, who was his granddaughter. And what happened to her was that she took in all this pain and suffering, but then she like couldn't handle it all, so she released herself, and all these memories that she had scattered all around the community, and there was like a long harsh period of pure like craziness where everybody had to deal with the memories. However, everything was like restored a few years later when they forgot about the memories and stuff, and when everybody died. So back at Jonas's home, he receives a new warning about a baby named Gabriel. So basically, in each family unit, there can only be 2 children. However, the baby Gabriel was assigned to their family, even though they already had 2 people. So his father is gonna release Gabriel, but Jonas doesn't want that to happen, obviously, because they're dying. So he comes up with a plan with the giver to escape to elsewhere with Gabriel. So he travels on a boat, traveling at night and finding food at day. And he just travels a very long distance. He goes through a lot of harsh things, like hunger and starvation. When he finally reaches a hill where he sees different things that he saw in his memory, color appears, different things he had never seen before except for in his memories appeared. So he knew that he had to be in elsewhere. So that's where the book ends. I hope you enjoyed this summary. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.